a Vitamix blender, and it has changed my life. It's been a revolution in my life, and it's the reason why I'm even talking to you right now, because it has given me such great health by being able to access all these great nutrients in a liquid form. It makes it so much easier on your digestion. Now, I want to show you a little trick here. This is kind of fun. I've always wondered how in the world, when it gums up like this, see, we got some stuff here, right, and it's just draining at a slow pace. If you'd like to hold that, Jason, watch this. If you just take a spoon, okay, and we just do it this way, and we go spirally, you'll see that it will run through much quicker. So that's the way I learned to do it. That's the way to most effectively move the stuff that you've got in your strainer through the strainer quickly. Getting down to the pulp here.
That's great, Dave.
This is looking wonderful. This is the quickest way to do it, because we know that when we do a spiral rotation like this, friction is reduced, and therefore we'll get some more goodies coming through the mesh screen. Watch this. We can get all that stuff off.
So you know the finger trick.
Yeah, the finger trick.
Advanced.
Oh, is that what that's called?
Technique. The index sweep. And what you can do with the almond pulp, David, I just want to share with people, you can use the almond pulp, which David is getting some really amazing creamy almond pulp. You can actually store that in the refrigerator or use it right away to make a base for dehydrated cookies, for biscotti, for all kinds of really amazing snack foods. So this almond pulp that Dave's getting to right now, that's looking really fantastic, save it, and you can use it for all kinds of fantastic sweets and recipes.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much there.
That's beautiful, David.
Okay, so where should we put this? Do we have a little bowl we can put this into?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Look at that milk. It looks white, just like the dairy milk that I grew up with. It's got the fat in it, right? That's what cuts the edge off the latte. That's why we put cream in things. We're trying to take that bitter edge off, and the fat and the oil in milk does that. We've done it here with a nut milk.
Yeah, this consistency is fantastic. I mean, it's creamy, it's thick, it's white. And again, this can be used as a base for smoothies, for the choco maca milk we're going to make, or the vanilla Shilajit latte. I mean, this is a really ground zero foundational for a variety, hundreds of raw food recipes.
This is a raw oil-based type of cream. This is a raw oil-based type of milk. And what that means is that we're getting everything in its natural state. No trans fatty acids, no disturbed polyunsaturated fatty acids. This is the real deal. Now, what are you putting that in there?
Okay, so dig this. This is what I'm reserving. I'm reserving 2 ounces in our Gynostema tea. And we're going to use this as the base for our vanilla Shilajit latte. I'm going to go to the choco maca milk. I just want to make sure I have enough reserved in this cup before we move on and show you guys how to make the most amazing superfood chocolate milk ever.
Okay, so now what you've done here is we had some Gynostema tea in that cup.
Yes.
Gynostema is a Chinese herb, and one of the great ones. It's one of the top 10 in Chinese medicine.
That's perfect.
And then you've literally topped it off with some of this nut milk, this almond milk.
Now that's just a beautiful mocha color. So we've got 2 ounces of our nut milk with 10 ounces of the Gynostema, and we're going to reserve that for our latte. So I'm going to put that aside.
2 ounces to 10. Okay, so you put that over there.
Yep.
Great.
We're going to move on. We're just going to take this almond milk,
okay,
put it back in our blender.
Fantastic.
And we're going to make choco maca milk.
Choco maca, here we come. Now, maca, let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, you got some stories?
Yeah, I've got some stories. There was a gentleman one time who had been, he'd been infertile his entire life. He'd been unable to father a child. He was in his 50s, early 50s, I think 52 or 53. He met a Peruvian woman. They married, and he got into eating maca. Now, he was living in Peru with her family. He's an American guy. And he started eating maca every single day. Mm-hmm. And the parents said, uh-oh, baby's coming. Now, his wife was younger. She was I think she was probably 30, 32, something in that range. And they said, baby's coming, baby's coming. He said, no, I'm infertile. It's not going to happen. I'm 52, 53. It's over. Yeah. Right? She got pregnant. He sought me out at a trade show. And then I was talking to him for about maybe half hour, 45 minutes. And then his pregnant wife showed up. It was really an amazing moment. So that's how powerful this stuff is. It increases fertility in a way that you got to be careful about it. The flavor's awesome, though. It increases vigor and vitality. That's what it's about. I mean, why does it increase fertility? Because it increases vigor, and therefore it makes it a longevity superfood.
Yeah, and this is really fantastic. If we want to talk about one of the cornerstones of aphrodisiac potency, you take a few tablespoons of this, you take some fresh durian, some cacao powder and cinnamon, and blend that up, and good God, you better be around somebody you like.
You took the words right out of my mouth. All right, here we go.
So we're going to be adding 2 heaping tablespoons of maca, because we like it like that. And Maca actually has like a nice kind of vanilla malty flavor. It's like I make malt shakes and I'll use just copious amounts of Maca because it's got just like a nice malty overtone to it flavor-wise.
That's well characterized. I think you're right on. It's got that malty flavor.
Absolutely.
It's that malty flavor that we grew up with as kids, but now we get all that flavor and all the health benefits too.
So here's the not-so-secret ingredient for chocolate milk, raw cacao powder. And if you ever have the chance to have raw cacao beans, it will change your life. The first time I ever had raw cacao was a pot off the tree, and I was never the same. I mean, there's no going back from that point.
Chocolate is actually made out of a nut. Now, in the field of longevity, what we discovered about chocolate is that the more chocolate you eat, the longer you live. Imagine that. It's been found in research on men aged over 65 that the more chocolate they ate, the longer they lived. And in fact, the longest lived woman in the Western world in a Western country was Jeanne Calment of France. And she lived to be 122. She ate 2 pounds of chocolate a week.
2 pounds.
That's a lot.
That's rivaling you, brother.
I know. That beats me. That beat me. That kicked my butt. Easy.
I mean, at Raw Spirit last year, I was approaching a pound, and they had to, wheel me away on a stretcher. So, no, ask them. Ask Cosmo. Ask Bruce Horowitz. They'll tell you. So, I've added 2 tablespoons, heaping tablespoons of Maca, 3 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, and a touch more honey, because you know what? That's how we roll. It's supposed to be chocolate milk. So let's blend it up, and let's have the best chocolate milk ever.
Okay, here we go. Chocolate milk on the way.
Ooh, oh, that's good to know. See that? You want to make sure your Vitamix is turned down before you hit the blend button. Trust me.
And the lid's on.
And the lid's on. There we go. Rock and roll. Now, one thing you can do if you want to take this to the next level and make Mayan chocolate milk is add some cayenne pepper, add a little bit of chili powder, and spice it up. It's fantastic. I mean, if you want something to wake up in the morning, make some chocolate milk and throw some cayenne in it. You're up.
Cayenne and cacao or chocolate have been eaten together since the beginning of time. They're like connected. They're on the same wavelength. And to have that hot chocolate really is not the same until you have it with the cayenne. Uh-oh, am I going to drink that? This is looking
drink it.
so good. I mean, how would you like to drink that and live forever? The food of the gods, the beverage of the immortals.
Cheers, Dave.
Okay, now we got to hold on. We got to bring. We have a lovely lady right over here waiting for her shot.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
This
is so rich.
Yes, it wants to be with you.
Okay, you ready? Let's toast it up here.
Cheers.
Woo! This is potent.
That's just
so rich.
Woo! Now, whoa.
Dark chocolate milk, baby.
Yeah, that's rocking.
Dark.
That tastes like a dark chocolate bar. What do you think, Oksana?
I love this. I can drink this every single day. That's
Now,
for
if
sure.
you do drink this every single day, you're going to live longer, live better. You're going to have a lot more fun than you were having before. The side effects make you feel like you're having the best day ever. I mean, where are you going to go with that? Now, we got magnets on this blender, and I want to show this to everybody because if you put magnets on your blender like that, and there's another one over on this side, what's happening there is that's structuring the water as it's spinning, because when you put water under a magnetic field, it actually restructures it. So because we've had water that's been moved through pipes or been in bottles or kind of been sitting for a while, and the water's been the base of this drink, we'd like to restructure it when we blend it, so we've decided to add a magnet on each side of this, something you can do at home, very simple.
Yeah, it's fantastically easy. And again, for those of you out there, raw food 101, nut milks, and a high-speed blender will change your life, I guarantee it. So invest in one of these. They last a lifetime. I've had my blender for years and years and years under extreme use. I mean, the recipes you should see me doing in my blender, it's like, you're going to blend that? They're amazing. They will last you a lifetime. So I'm going to rinse this out, and we're going to move on to our vanilla Shilajit latte next.
Okay, here we go. I want to mention that I bought a Vitamix blender back in 1980. You recall that story? It still works. I still have it.